Hey there, my fellow YouTubers. This is Cassandra72. Forgive this awful angle, but this video today is all about the second time ordering my Mounjaro through Amazon. And so, yeah, I mean, virtually no issues. I believe I placed the refill through the Weight Watchers Clinic. I asked for the refill. I think it was on the 1st. It may have been the 2nd. I know that Amazon definitely probably got it on the 2nd. And it did state that it needed to go through the review process or what have you again. But I think that's just something that they automatically say, because once I'd already received the same prescription once before, I don't really know what all they would have to review. But it did say that. But it was a pretty quick process. And even though it was approved on Friday, they told me I can go ahead and order, which I did. And then it told me that my shipment would be available. Yeah, I ordered on the 2nd, and it would be available on Tuesday, which I thought was a little strange, because the last time I ordered, I believe it was on a Tuesday. It was on a Tuesday, July the 16th, and they told me that it was going to be there the next day. Now maybe that's the difference. So if you're ordering in a weekday, then you're probably fine, but that weekend, then I'm pretty sure that they must not do anything as far as shipping over the weekend. That's what I'm thinking, because they told me Tuesday. And the only issues that I would say that I would have had was the fact that once it went through all those steps in the app and it said that it was shipped, I never got any shipment confirmation. There was still like 2 more ticks that it should have been ticked off. It was just saying the carrier had received the package, like it was packaged up to be shipped, I think it said, but I never got it had been picked up and given me my tracking information. It never said that. And so when I got up for work this morning, because this is the only day that I work out of the office, I received a message from UPS actually saying I had a delivery schedule. And when I looked, it was from Amazon, so it was this package. So they must have shipped it out on Monday, and then it comes the next day. I can verify that and maybe notate it here, but yeah, so that was the only thing. And so this was actually delivered to me at 1:35, which I was not here, but my daughter was, and I was able to tell her to get the package from the door basically 2 minutes after it was delivered. And it is now almost 4:30. I have been home for about an hour, but I did not rush to try to get in here and get the package, but it still feels relatively cool. It's not hot. It's not a hot day here today either, and it's actually kind of rainy. I know there is some storm or something that's coming in that may end up affecting us, but yeah. So again, sorry about the angle. I got some work papers here on the floor, because I do work out of my bedroom a lot. Okay, once again, I get my medication literature, which basically this all just told me about Mounjaro in and of itself, you know, the standard. Oh yeah, it comes in this little cooler situation, and the ice packs, you might could tell they're kind of starting to melt a little bit, but it's still a nice chunk of ice in there, so she's still frozen. All right, 2 ice packs on top, this little film, and then my Mounjaro, which I have moved up with this prescription to, I'll get it out and show that in a second. And then another, now this is liquidy, but that's not the regular pack, so I don't know what the purpose of this is. Maybe it's just they had to put a smaller one in so that it would fit in the case, and then this last one under here. So 3 of these type of ice packs and 1 slimmer one, and this still has a block of ice in there as well, but very liquidy, but medicine still cold. This ice pack that was the second one from the top, still completely frozen. So yep. All right, and then my medication is here, and I will try to operate this with one hand. to get it out of here. I may end up having to put you guys in the box. What's in the box? No, okay. I was able to navigate. All right, so I will be moving to 7.5. But guys, not even this month. Not this month. I think, oops, I didn't realize it actually shows my address on there. But yeah, I'll be moving to 7.5. I'll be moving to that, but I won't be moving to it until next month because I still have one more full box of 5.0 that I'm going to be doing. So it'll be at least a month, but it may possibly be 2. I just have to see how that works because I still have a prescription in at CVS technically, and I don't know how it'll work. Right now they're saying it's on back order. Well, they can't order it until the 12th. But what happened with that was back in July, I think it was, when I tried to order and they told me, oh no, well we have to wait because it's too soon to order. And then I let them know, oh no, you can order now because my insurance will actually cover it on XYZ date. They ordered it, but then it was immediately said that they were on back order. And so that is when I moved to Amazon. And I fully expected that Weight Watcher Sequence was going to pull that prescription, but they didn't. And so it's still sitting at CVS saying they're going to fill it on the 12th. So if that prescription does get filled, the 5.0, then I'll take that one too. I'm not like some people who, once the doctor moves them up or says they can move up, that they save the old ones. I guess I could, but I really don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to, unless I get antsy about moving to the 7.5. But I really think I kind of want to be on each one at least 3 months before moving up, unless I get to the point where it's just not being effective anymore. And I'll give a mini update here because I actually neglected to film a video today while I was at work, and I will just say I'm down 23.6 pounds. I was 338 on my scale this morning, which was actually the same as yesterday. I do not weigh in officially, I will say, until Thursday. That's my shot day. And I ended up actually gaining a couple pounds towards the end of last week. I still was down overall, but I only ended the week with a 1.2 pound loss. Right now I'm sitting at about a 2.2, and I still have to Thursday to go. But I want to jinx myself as I did the last time, saying, oh, I'm on track to be the biggest week ever. So yeah, and I did this injection in my stomach on the left side, and I went lower than I normally go. So I did lower left stomach. So we'll see. We will see how I end up doing. But still, so far, so good. 23.6. So I have not knocked down that 25 yet. But I will just cross my fingers and say, hopefully, I will be able to lose another 1.4 between today and Thursday to finally get that 25-pound loss in my 12 weeks. So yeah. That's it, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And as always, until the next video, you guys, peace and blessings. Bye.